We're almost at an all-time high. 500, 600 points, frankly, in the overall scheme of things does not matter. What is important here is that, Aisha, I guess, is the fact that if you look at the market in terms of the last time when we were at 18,000 versus where we are right now, what is the difference? The difference is that you've gone with very little FI support. You've gone up with the big support which is coming from foreign institutional investors, with domestic investors, and banks in a sense are really leading it from the front, unlike what we saw, let's say, November and December, where banks did not do anything special. So banks in a sense is this real big force which seems to be really the new dimension in where markets were last time at 18,000 versus where they are right now. Also, there is no large IPO euphoria. Even though big IPOs which have been backed by marquee investors, when they've gone public, they've not found a dhamaka response, because markets are saying that even if it's a good franchise, if it is backed by a great and a big HNI investor, if the valuation comfort is not there, markets will disregard that franchise value. We've seen that happen with multiple IPOs. So that's the second part. So the good part here is that banks, at least large corporate banks, they are firing full cylinders. B, the euphoria in the IPO market perhaps is getting now normalized. And C, in general, Aisha, we've seen a sizable correction in mid and small cap stocks. We'll talk about the profile of the small and the mid cap stocks, but it's good that a market which in a sense had become frothy, a market which had not seen any sizable correction, December in a sense was a shakeout month where weak hands moved out, strong hands they moved in. So what we've seen is a typical bull market correction, sharp, swift. When you map it in isolation, looks scary and bad, but the correction in a sense looks like has been short-lived. The sectoral churn is evident. The only difference, I think, what I see in terms of a bit of a wrinkle is that there is a uptick in volatility, and that is something I guess we'll have to now learn to live.